Hey gang, Ronan here. As you can see in this game, we've got PaladinSheppard in the Tier 10 American Heavy Cruiser Des Moines. Got mixed tier matchmaking. Easy for you to say. No DDs in the game. CV on either side, but it's Tier 8. So Pal might have the chance to shoot down a whole lot of planes here. Not that it'll matter. CV's, despite protestations to the contrary, at least in my experience, and probably yours, continue to throw planes at will throughout the entire game anyway. So while there's no DD, there are certainly some threats. We've got a Montana, a Thunder, a Kremlin, a Georgia, all with big shells and the ability to do massive damage in a hurry. If you're unfamiliar, Des Moines is a pretty tanky heavy cruiser. If you stay bow in and stay angled, you can mitigate a lot of damage. Of course, if someone knows what they're doing, they're just going to aim a little bit higher. Smash through your superstructure, your decking, maybe even your guns, although it's not easy to take out Des Moines guns. In terms of the cruiser threat on the other side, well, there's a fair amount of radar. Buffalo, Alaska, Dmitry Donskoy, Cleveland. And Zhao is, in addition to having very spammy HE guns, it's got long-range torpedoes that hit like a Mack truck. So there's plenty to be concerned about. Looks like Pal's going to make a run for this island here. He's got a Mino, a Siegfried, and a Jean Bar on this side. He's also got the Lexington on this side, although it looks like the Lexington is scouting the Charlie Cap initially. And the enemy CV has spotted Pal, which probably means incoming shells before too much longer. Getting closer and closer to the island. HE loaded. Broadside Dmitry Donskoy, so switches immediately to AP. The AP hits really hard. Donskoy is going to turn out. He's already turning out, so to get pretty lucky, I think, here to really smash the Donskoy. But certainly gave it a go. CV coming in for another strike. Pal puts out the 3 fires and gets his first heal going. Uses the island very well to try and mitigate incoming fire. A little bit of chip damage there. And Pal pulls in right next to the dock, very politely avoiding smashing the, was it a fishing schooner there? Now, we're in a position here that I think it's fair to say is unenviable. He can take fire if spotted from turpets out there. If he moves forward at all, he's got a Montana and a Thunder. CV could strike, so he's going to move forward here to avoid eating torpedo damage. Not sure why the enemy CV stopped his torpedoes planes there. Maybe he was trying to avoid staying in the Mino, Jean Bar, DM, AA bubble, but he did. He stopped him, and then Pal's Des Moines greedily ate them up. That's 13 aircraft shot down. Looks like Jean Bar is going to move up to help. Mino appears to be reversing. I don't think the guns are going to get around in time to smack the Alaska. Stays with HE. Montana is able to get a shot over the edge of the island. Pal goes to work with his own HE on the Montana. Great name, old and flabby. Here comes the Shikaku again. Holy cow, 12,400 damage. Able to shoot down 2 more planes. Yeah, fair and balanced. Okay, that's enough about CVs. Most of you know how I feel about that. Pal is, well, he's got a fire started. And he's got a Jean Bar that's pushed up to help him. You can see Mino shells falling like rain on the Montana. Pal inches out here a little bit. He's trying to get another fire started. There's the Jean Bar. Donskoy is moving into position, but Donskoy is taking a big risk. That friendly Jean Bar could just smash the Donskoy. But instead, the Jean Bar has decided to switch to AG and help burn down the Montana. Al reverses a little bit, puts some shells out there in case Donskoy continued to sail broadside, but he didn't. He turned out again. Montana's making what I consider a probably suicidal rush here. Well, if you keep the score, the good guys are currently winning, up by 200, only one ship down. They lost to Cleveland. Meanwhile, the bad guys have lost to Georgia, Turp, and to Cleveland. Our hero has lost a lot of hit points this position. It was, as he told me, a very rough spot to be in. Yeah, Montana's going down here. I don't see any way he survives this. There he goes. Pal's still here, using a heal. Getting some hit points back. He was pretty darn low there. And Chicago comes in. It's a good thing he was using that heal. That might have finished him there. Well, we're 6.5 minutes in. Pal's got 10,000 hit points. No one has secured a cap. Well, that's a game with no DDs for you. Enemy CV has paid a lot of attention to Pal, in addition to some love taps from the enemy Montana and that Donskoy. Zao. And Pal's still here. So however this turns out, really well done. Almost 1.3 million tanked at this point in terms of potential damage. 19 aircraft shot down. There's a second fire. That enemy Zao is still sitting in the same place. I don't get that. He kind of took himself out of the game, I think. Bad guys are down 5 ships. That's 4 battleships and a cruiser. Good guys are only down 3 cruisers. And taking a look at the totals. Pal has put 93 shots on target. Shot down 19 aircraft. 1 secondary hit. A couple of fires. I imagine he'll add to that before this is over. 45,000 damage. But I think in this game it's not so much the damage total that is the reason for the video. It's just that, as he told me, it's kind of amazing that he's still in the game at this point, given the position he was in and how many ships were firing on him. There's another fire. And we get up over 50,000 damage in Pal's DM here. Put some more HE in the air. Mino is moving up. There's an opportunity there, but I think Mino's going to stop here and smoke. This is almost over. Pal, thanks very much for sending this in. Great example of what you can do in the DM. Very fun to watch. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.